Here we presents the top 5 best sewing machines. Starting at number 5, Brother PQ1500 SL. A valuable feature for any quilter. The built-in knee lever allows for hands-free lifting and lowering of the presser foot, so you can focus on repositioning or removing your fabric. The built-in knee lever is an excellent feature, but so is the included extension table, which spans 12x18. The large table adds valuable working space, which makes it easier to complete your projects without having to constantly reposition the fabric. If you enjoy free motion quilting, you'll love the Feed Dog Height Adjustment feature. 4 heights are available to accommodate just about any project. A pin feed mechanism is also included, which allows you to exchange the feed dogs for a pin, which cleanly extends from underneath the machine. This pin allows you to move your quilt layers together with ease, or to work with difficult fabrics, like velvet, without leaving feed dog marks behind. With the push of a button, you can automatically adjust the needle's position. The automatic threading feature also saves you time, so you can complete projects quickly and easily. We also like that the bobbin casing is on the side of the machine, rather than on the top or front. The location and height of the casing makes it easy to switch out bobbins while you're sewing with minimal interruption. If you're a heavy or frequent user, you'll need to oil the PQ1500 SL often. But unlike other sewing machines, which force you to take apart the machine for oiling, the PQ1500 SL has small oil holes on the outside of the machine. These holes make it easy to oil the machine without having to take apart the entire unit. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Brother HC1850 Sewing. Comprising the most weight of the entire group, our sewing metric is responsible for 40% of the total score for each group. We had an experienced seamstress do a variety of different stitches on tons of different fabrics, basing our scoring primarily on the quality of the long straight stitch, zigzag stitch, scallop stitch, and attaching a zipper. The Brother HC1850 earned a 4 out of 10 for its subpar performance. Starting off, the HC1850 delivered an average performance in our long straight stitch assessment. It did very well on satin and silk, and about average on corduroy, chiffon, cotton, and denim. However, the stitch became distorted on the jersey knit fabric, and extremely poor quality on the polyester charmeuse. The stitch was unacceptably loose, with large loops of thread on the underside of the fabric. This machine gave us a little more difficulty with the zigzag and scallop stitches. It produced a decent quality stitch on the easier to sew fabrics, like cotton, thin leather, or chiffon, but struggled on the more difficult fabrics, such as woven cotton, charmeuse, and satin. The scallop stitch decreased in quality significantly more than the zigzag on these more difficult fabrics. Next, we evaluated how much work it took to actually use each of these machines, with this metric accounting for 30% of the total score. We focused on the amount and quality of the built-in work light, the type of thread cutter, the needle stop position, automatic sewing capabilities, stitch selection method, and how intuitive and easy to understand the directions on the machine are. The HC1850 did exceptionally well in this metric, meriting an 8 out of 10 for its performance. This model has an excellent set of labels and directions printed right on the machine. They are very intuitive and extremely helpful, especially for beginners and novice users. Halfway of my listed number 3, Brother CS5055 PRW. Brother engineers totally have beginners in mind while designing this machine. Brother Project Runway CS5055 PRW is equipped with a one-touch convenience to make beginners love sewing. This review is done to reduce your doubt. Furnished with all the details you need to make a decision of purchasing the perfect Project Runway sewing machine. Brother CS5055 PRW is a popular and widely used sewing machine across the United States, Canada, and Europe due to the versatility. There have been 3 Project Runway series. This is the cheapest out of the lot. If we are to consider the price, it is a good machine worthy of the price. It is an amazing computerized sewing machine, with enough ability, features and capabilities to carry out tedious, demanding, and even intermediate level sewing projects. Brother CS5055 PRW is equipped with around 50 built-in utility, decorative and heirloom stitches that provide an array of options. With the stitches available, you can craft and design beautiful projects. In addition, with a LED-lit work area, you can visibly see all of your stitches. You also have a 5 custom and 1-step buttonhole with a vertical spool spin. One unique advantage of the sewing machine is the built-in stretch stitches. You can sew elastics, fleece, and other flexible materials. Coupled with this, you have an automatic needle threading that reduces eye-side straining, just to thread a needle. The CS5055PRW is a computerized sewing machine provided with an LCD screen that displays all the needed functions. On the screen, you can see the Smart Stitch selector. Coming in at number 2. Singer Start 1304. The Singer 1304 Start is a basic, simple, and easy-to-use mechanical sewing machine. It is a good choice for beginners, and also for those looking for a lightweight, portable machine. Consumer ratings are fairly good, and owners like that the unit is affordable, easy to set up and operate, and that it has a free arm. However, it does have some issues with the thread jamming, and owners sometimes struggle with threading the machine. Consumer ratings were found at several online retail websites, see table below. A total of 300 ratings were found, and when averaged these generate a score of 86. 4 out of 100. This is fairly good, and you can compare it to other ratings in our full list of sewing machine ratings. The most common issue with this machine is the thread jamming. Quite a few owners report being frustrated by this. Some so frustrated that the machine was returned. Also, several folks have had difficulty threading the 1304, even after checking the instructions. However, once you get it, then it seems fairly straightforward. Other common owner complaints include irregular stitches, oil leaking on fabric, and needles breaking. These are not necessarily frequent occurrences, but they are the most common complaints. The Singer 1304 is lauded for its lightweight and portability. It's a great machine for taking to classes or for travel. It is also popular with many beginners and younger sewists. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. Brother CS6000i setup is easy and fast thanks to the advanced technology put into this machine. Starting with threading, you'll find that there is a numbered diagram on all of the appropriate threading spots that allow you to thread the machine, even if this is your first time sewing. Once threaded, you'll move on to the automatic needle threading system. This system allows you to press a lever on the side of the machine and Brother takes care of the rest. You don't need to sit there poking your fingers or trying to get the thread in the eye of the needle for 20 minutes. Threading is done automatically once the lever is pressed. A diagram is included that shows you how to use the CS6000i's automatic bobbin winding system. At this point, you can choose to turn on the work area light and continue, or start on your next sewing project. The LCD screen allows you to choose among the 60 included stitches, and you'll find to the right of the machine there is a diagram with a listing of all of the stitches to choose from in their corresponding numbers. With the push of a button, you'll be able to choose stitch length and width. The included foot pedal allows you to use your foot to control your sewing speed, or you have the option of choosing between 3-speed setting. This is a computerized sewing machine after all. When dealing with complicated patterns, all you need to do is engage the automatic sewing feature, and you'll be able to guide your fabric to your pattern specifications without concern of having to move your feet. There is also a start and stop button that will stop the needle so that you can reposition the pattern with ease. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.